Okay, so I've if you noticed what I've been doing the last sort of 10, 15 episodes, is kind of like going through like the wiki and looking at all the different. Basically, there's different pages on Redstone. There's a few left to do, and I want to just begin them basically because I feel like once I've started something, then I'll be able to, and to be honest, there's no other way to do it. You have to look at the beginnings of each page, I think, and then somehow you're going to need to keep on just doing more interlinking them all and just trying to get that solid understanding. So this section is the clock circuit page. So I've got it up here, and it says clock generator is a device where the output is toggling on and off constantly. The customary name X clock is derived from half of the period length, which is also usually the pulse width. Don't really know what it means. For example, a classic 5 clock will produce the sequence 11111 00000 11111. All right, so yeah, so for a 5 clock, the period, it obviously means that the period then will be 10 on the output. Using only redstone torches and wire, it is possible to create clocks as short as a 4 clock, sometimes by exploiting glitches. Using repeaters or pistons allow easy construction of any clock down to 1 clocks, and other devices can also be pressed into service. Also, special circuits called rapid pulsers, which produce rapid pulses like a 1-tick clock, but inconsistently due to torches burning out. Indeed, torch-based rapid pulses can be too fast for repeaters. Even with repeaters in use, 1 clock signals are difficult to handle in other circuits, as many components and circuits will not respond in timely fashion. Creating long clocks more than a few ticks can be more difficult, as adding repeaters will eventually get unwieldy. However, a number of approaches here which are discussed in a separate section. Clocks without an explicit toggle can often have one retrofitted by wiring a lever or other switch to the controlling block of an inverter, or even to a redstone loop. In general, forcing the delayed loop high will eventually stop the clock, but the output may not respond till the current pulse has made its way through the loop. Whether the output will be stopped high or low depends on the clock and where in the loop you force it. Another option is to use a lever control piston to open or close one of the loops. Yeah, that probably sounds good. Using either a solid block or to transmit power, or a redstone block to actually supply it. Yeah. Okay, so why isn't much discussed below? There is one extra concept which is occasionally important. Phase. The phase of a running clock is the point it has reached its cycle. For example, at one moment a 5 clock might be 3 ticks into its on phase. 4 ticks later it will be 2 ticks into its off phase. A long period clock may be noted as 2 minutes past the start of its on phase. The exact beginning of a cycle depends on the clock, but is usually the start of either the off phase or the on phase. For most cases, the phase doesn't matter very much, in that you just need pulses every 7 ticks or whatever. However, in-game computing circuits are more demanding, and if you're doing a daily clock, you surely care whether the on phase is day or night. Okay, so that was the little introduction. Obviously, it's just most of the page is just a load of circuits. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to think. I can. So short clocks can, there's a problem with torch burnout. There's a concept of a phase in the clock. So the on phase, so 5, yeah. So you have to really keep it. You have to just look at the timeline of the clock, and you can stop the clock. You can use a loop, but you'd probably need to, if you're going to do that, you need to make sure that it's not that the pulse isn't actually going through it at the time. It's almost like for instance, if you had like an ocelot and then you put a creeper there, you would know how long the creeper was going to take to walk away from it, right? Say it was only a one wide thing, so you would have to, yeah. So you'd have to make sure basically that it doesn't. Say you wanted to block it for whatever reason, you wanted to block its path, the creeper's path. You would have to make sure that you're blocking it at a time when the creeper isn't there, basically. Anyway, that's not quite. I kind of, to be honest, it makes sense to me anyway. Okay, what do we got here then? Let's build this first clock then. I'm just starting at another random section here. But yeah, at one point I will get around to So this is interesting. The way this looks to me is that it looks like it's like this. This is just how it's looking to me, like this. It looks like this is what it is. Maybe it's not though. I'll see soon. I'll see soon. See. This goes like here. I think this is wrong. Yeah, what's that going to do? Nothing. Alright, let's try and build it the way that... To be honest, I really should just build it the way I think. I even when I was building this, I thought I've done this incorrectly. Wait. The problem is I can see the torch and I can also see the... Because basically what I can see is I can see a block, a solid block, and then I can see a torch, and they're both faded out, and then... I don't know, I'm just trying to guess what it might be here. Because the thing is, I don't think this is going to affect it at all, any of these torches. I mean, why would it? Unless it's like that. It does seem to indicate to me that it's actually on the side though, somehow. But how is that going to even do anything to it? My feeling is that it is like this for somehow. I just feel like this is what this will be my guess of what it actually looks like. And these things are very hard to read, I tell you that much. But how's that? That's not going to do anything though. I mean, that is literally what it looks like in the picture. I mean, why would that do anything? This is apparently a rapid pulsar. But this doesn't do anything though. I'd have to go in from below, wouldn't I? Once I go in here. But it doesn't say do this though. Okay, so yeah, I figured it out. So we've got. So yeah, so basically, yeah, you just have to have the block over the torch, and then and that's it really. The behavior is kind of weird though. So it says redundancy can be used to maintain a 1 clock, even as the torches burn out. I've noticed that in both of these designs, and I'll show you the other one in a minute, this torch, I don't know what this is to do. Is it the southwest rule or something? It might be. I'm not sure about that. But yeah, I certainly can't really tell any difference in the pulse here. It looks like, I might as well put this here. It's kind of funny. What about this? You know what would be even funnier? This piston looks like it's moving faster than this one. I feel like I could probably get a block in there. Yeah. Weird. So that's pretty cool. The other one, so yeah, that's a rapid pulsar. And then this one as well. Let's just get rid of. It actually does it with one, doesn't it? I wonder why. So that's the basic format, isn't it? Yeah, there's no, and it's like random basically, which is pretty weird. So this is just the basic format. Once we put the first one on here, okay. So it's interesting, it just burns itself out there. So you have to do this before it will start. Let me just get rid of that. Is it random? Looks like it's doing it about 7 times. Oh no. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It actually looks like it's doing it 7 times, which is odd. But anyway, it says the signal may not be consistent. So yeah, so they're the rapid. So this is in the torch clock. So let's put some signs up. I'm going to do a couple more here, probably further back here. So yeah, I'll do the sign here. Put it about here, maybe. We'll capitalise it. There we go. So these are both rapid pulsar. Yeah, I mean, there's not much you can say about this. Is the plural of pulsar pulsar then? This is schematic gallery rapid pulse. I actually don't know that one. That's interesting. Oh yeah, that is a good one. Funny I got this wrong. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just end the. Let me just do it. I'll start next episode with this. But yeah, thanks for watching.